Good morning. Welcome to MathProject52.
Whoa.
Today we're filming on the big whiteboard.
Yeah.
Okay, today yesterday we only got through one problem because we had a little bit of a hard time with it, which is fine. So today we're going to do the second problem that we were going to do yesterday. So here we go. Practice problem number 1. 3 cars are racing around a track. Mr. Fast can go around in 2 minutes. Mr. Slow goes around in 7 minutes. And Mr. Medium goes around in 5 minutes. If they all start at the same time, how long until they are all back together again? Okay, do you understand the problem?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about the problem.
Well, we got 3 cars.
Okay.
Just gonna write that.
Okay, let's go down to where you're writing. 3 cars, all right.
3 cars.
Okay, and they're all racing around a big track. And let's say here's the starting line. And which way do cars go around a track? I don't know. Do you think they go that way or do you think they go that way?
This way's better.
This way's better? Okay.
Because start and finish are usually the same thing.
Yeah, the start and finish are usually the same thing. Okay, so they go around the track like that. Okay? And one guy, Mr. Fast, takes 2 minutes to go around. Mr. Slow takes 7 minutes to go around. And Mr. Medium takes 5 minutes to go around.
So I'm gonna call Mr. Fast car 1.
Okay? Car 1 goes around in 2 minutes.
2.
Minutes, okay.
I'm gonna call Mr. Medium car 2.
Okay, Mr. Medium can be car 2, that's fine.
He goes around in 5 minutes. And then car 3, which is Mr. Slow,
Okay.
7 minutes.
Okay. And so they all just start at the same time, and then they're driving around the track. And the question is, how long until they're all back together again? And I guess I should have been more precise. How long until they're all back together again, right at the start? Okay,
After 1 lap.
Is what I meant. Okay, well, why don't you look and see what it looks like after 1 lap, and then we'll figure out how to make this problem a little easier. What's it going to look like after Mr. Fast has gone around 1 lap? Why don't we here? You can make Mr. Fast be red. You're holding a blue, right?
No, Mr. Fast is going to be blue.
Mr. Fast can be blue. Okay. All right. So Mr. Fast, why don't you draw him going around the track? Okay. Where does he start? Okay. Good.
That's him.
Okay.
Then we're going to dot where he starts.
Okay. Well, he really starts at the start. That's
yeah,
fine. Okay.
That's him.
Okay, so draw him going once around the track.
Without any crashes.
Definitely without any crashes. Okay, and how long did that take him to go once around the track?
2 minutes, but it really took 30 seconds.
Okay. Now, car 2, here, do orange. Now, when car 1 has gone around the track 2 minutes, car 2 takes 5 minutes to go around the track. So where do you think car 2 is going to be when car 1 goes all the way around the track once and is back to the start?
It might be about halfway. It might be about halfway though.
Well, if he's halfway there, if he's halfway there in 2 minutes, how long will it take him to go all the way around?
4 minutes.
4 minutes. And how long does it actually take him to go all the way around?
5 minutes.
Okay, so do you think he's halfway or less than halfway?
A little less than halfway.
Okay, so why don't you mark where you think he is instead of just... Okay, so where do you think he's...
I think he's about right here.
About right there? Okay, so why don't you draw your dots up to there then? Okay.
Now car 3, Mr. Slow.
Why don't you make Mr. Slow red?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll pick up this cap. Okay. All right, now,
Just make him green.
when car 1 has gone all the way around once in 2 minutes, we guessed car 2 was maybe about there. Now, where do you think car 3 is going to be?
Mr. Slow.
Yeah, do you think Mr. Slow is going to be gone farther or gone not quite as far as Mr. Medium?
Not quite as far. He's going to be about 2 minutes behind.
Well, it won't be quite 2 minutes behind because remember, only 2 minutes has elapsed so far.
I will put him right there.
Okay, so draw your dots up to there. Okay, So very good. So we looked just to try to understand the problem, we looked at where after 2 minutes, after car 1 went all the way around once, where car 2 would be and where car 3 would be.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, how do you think we can, this problem's pretty complicated, how do you think we can make it a little easier? Let's come up with an easier problem to solve, and then we'll solve the harder problem second.
Well, why don't we just say if there was just car 1?
Well, okay, if there was just car 1, remember we're trying to figure out when the cars all get together again. So if there's only one car, he's always together.
Yeah.
Okay?
How about just 2 cars?
Okay, just 2 cars is better. Making it just 1 car makes it too easy because the answer is they're always together.
Obviously.
Yeah, and how long does it take car 1 to get back to the start? Just 2 minutes. Okay, so car 1 and car 2. So let's pretend there's only 2 cars. And we want to figure out when they're going to be by themselves back together at the start again. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so how do you want to think about that? So we're going to pretend car 3 isn't even here.
Yeah.
Alright, so how do you want to think about this? We know car 1 goes around in 2 minutes.
Car 2 goes around in 5 minutes.
Okay, so you want to make maybe you want to make a chart of when they're at the start line again?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So let's erase. You want to erase the track, or you want to make the chart in the track?
Chart in the track.
Okay, chart in the track.
Well,
so at the start. Car 1.
Car 1's going to take 2 minutes.
Okay, car 1's at the start at 2 minutes. When's he back at the start again?
And another 2 minutes.
Okay, so write down when that is.
He's back at the start.
At 4. Okay.
And then car 2 would be almost there.
Okay, well keep going with car 1. Keep thinking about when car 1 is at the start line. Is it 2 and at 4? 6.
8.
And 8. 10. And 12. Okay, so you're out of room now. Because we're inside the track. Now think about when car 2 is at the start. When is car 2 at the start?
Car 2. He'll be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's enough. Back away so the camera can see. Okay, so car 1's at the start at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Car 2 is at the start at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, etc. So when are car 1 and car 2 at the start together?
At 10 minutes.
At 10 minutes, okay. Why don't you circle that in orange? When are they going to be together again at the start? When's the next time car 1 and car 2 are?
20 minutes.
How do you know that?
Well, they can both reach 20.
Why?
Because if you count by 2s, 20 is an even number.
20 is an even number, so if you count by 2s, you hit 20.
Eventually.
Eventually.
If you count by 12, it's 5. It's 5 times 4.
Okay. All right. So they're together again at 20. When's the next time they're together again after that?
30.
30. And when's the next time they're together after that?
40. So they come together every 10 minutes.
Okay, so car 1 and car 2 seem to come together every 10 minutes, which is a nice thing to know.
Yep.
And now we got to add in car 3. So why don't you put in car 3 now? Now that we've learned that car 1 and car 2 come together every 10 minutes. So when does car 3 go back to the start?
Well, it's going to be 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, etc.
Okay. So we've written 7, 21, 28, and 35. What can you tell me about any of those numbers?
Well, car 2 and car 3 are going to hit 35 eventually.
Car 2 and car 3 are going to hit 35 eventually. Why is that?
Well, 35 ends in a 5, which means it's divisible by 5.
Okay. Here, scoot over there just a little bit. Okay. Is car 1 going to be there at 35? At the start line at 35?
No, 35 is an odd number though.
35 is an odd number. Okay. Alright, so why don't you keep counting with car 3 and see where you go after 35. Maybe you can write it down. Maybe you have another room to write on a line down here. Okay, so what's the next time after 35 car 3 is going to be back at the start?
42.
42.
49.
49.
56.
56.
And then 56 and 7 is 63.
Okay.
And then just like 70. So 70 is an even number, which means couch you can fit in it. It's divisible by 5. So that's it.
Okay, so how did you figure out 70 was the right answer? Okay.
Well, it's 7 times 10.
Here, back away so the camera can see. Okay, so we figured out car 3 would be there every multiple of 7.
Yeah.
We figured out car 2 would be there every multiple of 5.
Yeah.
And we figured out car 1 would be at the start every multiple of 2. Right?
Yeah.
So we had to find a number that was a multiple of 2, a multiple of 5, and a multiple of 7.
Yep.
And the easiest way to do that is to count the multiples of 7, and when we did, we got up to 70.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good, sweetie. So it's going to take 70 minutes. How long is 70 minutes, by the way?
Well, 60 minutes is an hour, so it's 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Okay, great. All right. Oh, and then, you know what I always forget? The homework problem.
The homework problem,
It's
not problem.
Olympiad 60, number 3.
60, number 3. Hey, look, they're still there.
Oh, you know what? I'm writing in place that the camera can't see. Olympiad 60, problem number 3 is the homework. Okay, great job today, honey.